Baruch Hashem, Shalom Aleichem, friends. In the Parsha Vayera, we learn a story about how Ishmael, son of Abraham, from a slave woman, Hagar, was trying to kill his real son from his wife Sarah. Right, and when they realized what's going on, Sarah said, "Just get him out of my house, him and his mother." And he sent them away. Right, and Hagar got lost in the desert of Beersheba. The water ran out, so they were about to die. And it says that she put Ishmael down under the tree, and she went away, very far away from him, and sat down and started crying. And in Vayera 21:17 it says, God heard the cry of youth, meaning Ishmael, and the angel of God called Hagar from heaven and said to her, "What troubles you, Hagar? Fear not, for God has heard the cry of the youth in his present state. Arise, lift up the youth, and grasp your hand upon him, for I will make a great nation of him," meaning the Arabs. Then God opened the eyes, and she perceived the well of water, and she went and filled the skin with the water and gave youth to drink. So meaning Hashem created a miracle for thine Ishmael, for thine Hagar, and provide them water in the days of need. So comes Talmud Yerushalmi, Tanis 4:5, and it says a time of destruction of first base Hamikdash. 80,000 young Kohanim escaped Nebuchadnezzar's soldiers, right, and fled to Ishmaelites. So Ishmaelites meaning the Arabs. And Kohanim were thirsty and asked Ishmaelites something to drink. So Ishmaelites brought different kinds of salty foods in leather flasks that seemed to be full of water, but which were actually filled with air. They told Kohanim to eat first and then drink. When the Kohen became even more thirsty, right, from salty food, right, he would untie the flask and put it in his mouth in order to take a gulp of water. But since the flask was actually filled with air, the Kohen would choke and die. That's how Ishmaelites pay back for good. In Yeshayahu 21:14, the prophets rebuke Ishmaelites based on our pasuk, and it says, "Hashem gave you your ancestor water in the merit of his father Abraham, so you too should have given the water to his descendants, the Jews." But you see, the nature of the Ishmaelites forever, ever is ungrateful, and doesn't matter how many gifts you're going to give them, and doesn't matter how good you are, and you're going to treat their children for free and give them gifts. It does not matter. They're going to still hate you no matter what until the end of the days, until Mashiach comes. But if you want protection, if you want true protection, you have to absorb the whole Torah. And Hashem said that even your enemies, your worst enemies, are going to come to you and ask you for peace. You never did anything, they would come to you. Hashem is going to arrange it. So the choice is yours. You can try to be nice and cordial and give gifts to Ishmaelites and return only ungratefulness and hatred, or you can be good to Hashem, to his Torah, and then he's going to make our nations, as he promised, on the top of the world, and all of the nation come and ask our blessing. For me, the choice is clear. For you, I don't know. Learn with us and be holy.